Still though, it looks great for what it is.
Well, yeah, looking at it here, one of the things that I'm finding quite impressive is performance. Judging by the looks of it, it's pretty consistent. You know, it looks like it's a solid 30 FPS. How did you find it when you've played like for a couple of hours? How's the gameplay session for you?
I think it's pretty much exactly as it suggests on the graph. I pretty much tried to find the worst case scenarios and literally couldn't find anything. Besides that part you may have saw at the start of the video where you get a drop to 28 frames per second. That is bundled with adaptive VSync, so when it drops you get a few torn frames at the top of the screen, but really they're completely unnoticeable in practice. So mainly we see these drops with fur shaders getting too close to animals or sharp turns in cutscenes, but otherwise I can't really fault it in this sense.
It looks a bit more sort of saturated colour-wise with the lighting. Have they actually changed anything sort of technically behind it?
You might be right, they have changed the saturation. They did set it in the Himalayas last time, which may have given it that sort of lightness that you saw last time, but generally I think they have improved a few things. Lighting is one of the things the developers have said to have changed for this game. You do get more volumetric fog in the background than we did in the last games, especially in caves and around just exploring the forests.
Yeah, I noticed it was a bit more like the, it wasn't as good as the PC version, the clip then, but it had more of that dense sort of fog roaming in the distance compared to Far Cry 4, which was a nice touch. And like here, you see the volumetric
light shafts.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really fault it on that front. It does stand out as an improvement to my eye. And they have also cited animations on animals as a big sort of improvement over the last game. Obviously they've pushed for this angle in Primal where you're basically a beast hunter and trying to tame these animals to complete missions and you know, like you get your own wolf. At one point they've worked hard to give these creatures personality. And I guess the one other thing I noticed has kind of improved, though it's not up to Assassin's Creed Unity standard. I remember when Far Cry 4 came out, one of the slight disappointments was it didn't utilise the motion capture, especially the facial motion capture, and so I was hoping this game might match that, you know, that photorealistic quality. So far, you know, it looks good. It looks good. I'm not going to say it's as good, but they certainly pull off a great performance. They get the actors' qualities across. But otherwise, Far Cry Primal seems to be building on the template Far Cry 4 and even Far Cry 3 started. You know, it was meshing these